Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to bleach the knots of your closure. So these closure units were handmade at our store. They are both 5x5 closures. So I'm going to show you how to take these knots looking from black to a natural color. So sit back, relax and watch. Okay, so firstly I'll be using my Soma bleaching powder to bleach these knots. So I'll just be opening it to take the quantity of bleaching powder that I'll need for this process. So I'll be using my wicks. I love using my wicks to more like measure the quantity I want to take. So the quantity now, we are not measuring as usual. If I'm going to do a coloring job, I'm going to measure with my scale, but in this part I'll just take the exact quantity I think I need. That'll be enough for what I want, because I'm not actually mixing in an equal proportion or in a 2:1 ratio. So I'll just be taking the quantity I need. Next up, I'll go in with my 40 volume developer. This is my super stay developer. So I want the consistency of this mixture to be more like not too thick and not too light. So I'll just be mixing the developer and the bleaching powder till I get the consistency that I want. So when you raise it up, it shouldn't be too thick, and then it shouldn't be runny. If it's runny, then it penetrates the lace and then goes ahead to bleach the strands of hair itself. So as you can see, I realized that the developer added wasn't so much, so I had to add extra just to get exactly what I want. So you can see that the mixture is actually getting a little bit light but not running, you get. So you will see the consistency at the end of my mixing. So raising it up, you will notice that it is not thick, it is just there, like, let's just call it ice cream. It's just there like ice cream. So when I'm okay with what I have, if I want to add extra developer, I will just have to add it. Then mind you, if you mix it together and then it's runny, like it's too light, you can go ahead to add extra bleaching powder. Don't be scared to add bleaching powder if it's too runny, and then if it's too thick, you add your developer. So I've already prepped this lace. Can you see how beautiful my closure units look like? So I love applying my bleaching powder and developer using a tweezer. This is an old tweezer I have. So I think I didn't actually have a knife in store, but I just enjoy, I don't know, this feeling I have when I use this tweezer to apply the mixture on my lace. It gives me one kind of seamless finish. I don't know if you get, but if you have a pair of tweezers in store, just try using it to apply your developer and bleaching powder on your lace when you're bleaching it. I think you will notice something different, and then it allows me to take little proportions at a time. That way I'm able to like work my way, like do the job very well, you get. So enjoy the process. Basically what you'll be seeing now is me applying this bleaching powder and developer on the lace. I'm looking at my lace from here, I'm looking at the strands of hair from here, and I'm like, what? Did we do this? We did this. All our closures are handmade from our store. Like, we handpicked this closure. Guys, we are bad. When you say we are bad, we are very bad when it comes to closure baking. So you can still send us messages if you want to customize your own closures. So sit back, relax and watch. I won't actually show you details of how it looked like after bleaching. I think I forgot to take a video of when I finished bleaching it, but basically when you do this way, you leave your time for 30 minutes. Actually, the timing doesn't actually if you time 30 minutes, it might over bleach. That is depending on the bleaching powder and developer you're using. It might over bleach, but just take a look. Like, always look at what you're doing. Like, check your list from time to time to be sure that it's not over bleaching. So what I love doing is I like bleaching the back first, and then I'll bleach the hairline later, because I realized that the hairline bleaches faster than the rest of the other parts of the closure. So when I want to bleach, I bleach the back, then I go ahead to bleach the front later on, so that the front wouldn't over bleach and then the inside is not yet bleached. So I think you should try this hack first. Bleach the back first, then you can come back and bleach the hairline to have that even result. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So basically, it's just me rubbing my bleaching powder and developer on the lace. So enjoy the video. Okay, so after bleaching the whole back, I'll go ahead to um bleach the hairline, and then I'll leave for like 20-25 minutes depending on how fast my bleaching powder works, and then before I rinse off completely. So this is basically how I take my closures, like looking from black knots to fresh knots.